In this video, I'm going to be converting this cabinet, which is almost useless, into a mini pantry. And the reason I say it's almost useless is because it's narrow and deep, and you really can't get anything in there without having to grab way in and pulling it out. So I'm going to put a shelf in here and some baskets, and we'll make it into a useful mini pantry. I had originally purchased a sliding basket unit to go into the cabinet, but it was just way too heavy. And in an RV, of course, weight is everything, so I decided to try a different solution. And this is a shelf unit that I came up with. It is 9.5 inches wide by 18 inches long. And of course, this is fit for my RV, so you may want to have a different size shelf if you do this in your RV. It is made of a 1/4 inch piece of model aircraft quality plywood and aspen for the shelf ends. And I fit the two ends to the plywood by just cutting a notch into the end stock like you see here with a table saw, and the ends just fit into the plywood. And then to secure everything, I just glued those joints, and then I put 2 or 3 coats of varnish on the whole thing. And to attach the shelf to the cabinet, I found these little brackets made out of plastic, and I just put one on each of the 4 corners of the underside of the shelf. That's strong enough to hold it up. The next step then, of course, is to insert the shelf into the cabinet, and it was a little bit difficult because the tolerances are pretty tight, but I kind of wedged it in there, and then I had to go underneath and kind of pound it up a little bit, and I finally got it in nice and level. And probably the most difficult part of the whole project was being able to get that drill in there and to secure the screws. And with the shelf in place, it was just a matter of finding some baskets that could slide into the 3 locations. And I located a few deep baskets of a different height, and I'm not going to use any drawer slides. I'm just going to slide them in there because I wanted to keep the project lightweight and simple. I just didn't want to have to build a frame around the drawer slides. And I'll provide a link here to the project webpage where you can get more information, plus you can see where I bought all the items. And we also want to attach a strong magnet underneath there for the on-off light, and we can do that with this anywhere up there. Our motion sensor light up here. Here we go. That way it won't fall off. And we have light.